watching Crypto TV Plus. My name is Sushi. Thank you so much for joining me on another brand new episode of Inside Blockchain, the one show that focuses on blockchain startups in Africa. Today I am with somebody special. We're still in Nairobi in Kenya, by the way, and with somebody very special. She's the Vice President of AWS. Hello, Cynthia. How are you?
I'm well, Sushi. Thank you.
It's so great to meet you.
No, pleasure is mine, actually. Thank you.
Okay, so I heard about AWS and I was so intrigued. But first off, the name's very strange. Could you, tell me what the name means? What's the meaning of AWS? How'd you come about it?
Well, AWS mining means Automated Web Services. We are a Bitcoin and digital currency mining company, and we offer our services through cloud mining.
Okay, so how did you come about this? When did this all start?
Well, the company actually has been providing mining services to private companies and network companies for a few years now, and decided that they wanted to launch publicly in order to be able to make their mining services available to anyone who wanted to invest in Bitcoin mining or digital coin mining. So they developed some really great affordable coin mining plans and launched in August of last year, 2017.
Right. So you guys are fairly new in this, space?
Yes, we are. But we entered into the market to compete with some of the more popular Bitcoin mining companies at the time. We wanted to be able to offer something that was super affordable, something that would give them a decent return so that they can actually benefit from this great cryptocurrency market. And in a very short period of time, we've actually grown in rank, surpassing a lot of the legitimate companies out there. So it's really exciting.
All right. Now you're the vice president of this company and you're a woman. And one thing that is very noticeable is that this space is not full of women. There's this deficit between men and women, the population of men and women. So when did you come into this space personally, you yourself?
Me, myself, for probably about January of last year. I've only been involved in digital currency for about a year and a half, and it's quite a funny story because my husband called me one day and he was like, "Have you heard of Bitcoin?" And I was like, "I just heard of it today, actually." We found it at the same time, and we were looking for additional sources of income and came across it doing some research online, but we didn't realize we could actually buy it at the time. So I was online that day doing surveys trying to earn Bitcoins, and I think I earned $1 after about 3 hours, and I was like, "This got to be a better way to do this." And after doing more research, we found mining and other sources and buying and selling and trading and stuff like that, and haven't looked back. It's actually what I do full time now.
Oh, that's so beautiful. So taking the topic back to the company, in how many countries are you in right now? How many countries are you operating in right now?
I think at last count about 69, probably 71 as of this morning.
What?
It's been a little unreal. And
Wait. You started in August last year, and you're in 69 or 70 countries right now. Can you hear what I'm hearing?
Well, everybody loves it. We offer a good, solid product, and, when you think about it, we may have launched in certain areas, but everybody knows somebody somewhere. And because it's an online business and it's digital world, and that's the whole, premise behind blockchain and using digital currencies is that it has a reach that can go anywhere, really. And the word just spread really quickly, probably a lot faster than we would have expected.
All right. So are you in countries in Africa right now?
Actually, Africa was one of the first countries that we launched. Kenya, our very first customer, purchased a mining plan here, and it's grown at a real rapid pace, including South Africa, Uganda, Nigeria is also one of our largest markets. Yes, we are. So I think we're in probably about 8 or 9 countries total in Africa, and it's one of our largest markets.
Wow. All right. So I'm sure a whole lot of viewers out there, they've heard about Bitcoin mining, other cryptocurrencies, and then they're like, "Oh my God, how does this work? How exactly does it work? How much does it cost to mine one Bitcoin?"
Well, actually, we're not just mining Bitcoin. We're mining other digital currencies as well, Monero, Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum. And the reason why we're doing that is because when we started this project, Bitcoin was only worth $2,500. And today it's over 7,000. And over the holidays, it went up to 19,000. So it wasn't necessarily the most profitable one to continue mining. So we added all these additional coins as well. But Our contracts start as low as $40, $40 US, and you're able to start mining digital currency and earn daily from it. And as long as you have at least $30 in your account, you can start withdrawing from it. But, I try to teach people to hold on to their coins because, the beauty of what we're doing is we're mining Bitcoins. And that's exactly how we're paying it out to Bitcoin wallets. So, but if they need to have liquid income, it's right there. If they want to grow it, they can grow it. And if they want to hold on to it, they can do that too.
Of course. So for the naive person out there who doesn't have any idea how, they can go about mining Bitcoin, they want to just, join this space, but they don't have any idea how they can go about it. How would you, what directive are you going to give them? What directives are you going to give them to go about it?
Well, we make it very simple. We have a website. It's awsmining.com. Anybody can go on there and browse the plans and purchase any plans. You do need a sponsor in order to purchase a plan, but it's super easy. We have YouTube channels, Facebook pages, Instagram. We've, made it a point to have all these different avenues where people can find us, reach us, including WhatsApp pages. So there's like 24-hour, round-the-clock assistance so that somebody can reach somebody if they need to, ask the right questions, and be able to pick the plan that's suitable for them.
Okay, all right. So are there specific plans you have in place for Africa apart from setting up farms? You have some farms in Africa, right?
Actually, well, we have a total of 5 mining farms. When we started this project in August, we only had 2. So we have farms in Paraguay, China, Russia currently that we're building. It's important that we find areas where we can source real cheap electricity because, for those of you who know, Bitcoin mining or digital coin mining requires an enormous amount of energy, and it can be very taxing on the environment. So we try to source the most efficient machines, areas where electricity is in abundance. One of the reasons why we chose Paraguay is because of Itaipu, which is a hydroelectric power plant, and it provides power to all the neighboring countries, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay. So we have farms set up there, and our members actually can tour the farms. We're one of the few companies that actually let members into our farms so they can see the machines and how they run, and we educate them and do training and stuff like that. It's really a fun and cool project.
Right. Okay, so before we came on here, you said something about training people on how to know about cryptocurrencies, on knowing about cryptocurrencies, because in as much as they want to mine, in as much as they want to have more cryptocurrencies, it doesn't make any sense if they don't know about it. So could you talk a bit more about that project?
Yeah, well, actually, it's an ongoing, everyday thing. We have, like I said, our WhatsApp pages and stuff that are set up, Telegram groups, and the purpose of having them there is so that members and customers who are buying plans can be on there and ask the questions and learn more about how to not just buy Bitcoins or mine Bitcoins, but how to actually grow and have these enormous portfolios that they wouldn't normally have just working day jobs or whatever else. But, like I said, it's really an ongoing thing. And then we have trainings and conferences like we have now. Right now we're on a 10-day tour, visiting several different countries, including Kenya and Nigeria.
All right. So if somebody wants to be part of, this training programs that you have, all these training programs that you have, how can one get to be on board? How can one get on this train?
You can actually visit our Facebook page. We have a Facebook page. Just look up AWS Mining, and all of our programs are actually posted there as well, including the one that we're having here today in Nairobi and the upcoming ones in Lagos.
Okay, thank you so much for this chat, Cynthia. Thank you. Yes, you're still watching Crypto TV Plus. My name is Sushi. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Inside Blockchain. Do not forget you can be a part of this conversation. All you need to do is follow at Crypto TV Plus on all social media platforms. I just had a most interesting chat with Cynthia, the Vice President of AWS. Thank you so much for coming.
You're very welcome.
Yes, my name is Sushi. Until I come your way again, it's bye for now.